I lost 180 pounds, and here's what I ate today to shed 12 regained pounds. Boo. Hello, guys. The app has changed. I'm not really sure. I'm like, well, what's what? I'm not really sure I'm going to understand what all this stuff is, but we'll see. I guess, sometimes things do an update, like an app will update or a phone will do some update, so things look a little different, and that must have been what happened. So, lunch today, I'm super excited. It's an Italian bowl. That's what I'll call it. It's got ground beef, some Rayo's, some Greek yogurt, some plain Greek yogurt, some black olives, and one slice of fat-free cheese. Y'all know I'm going to use that stuff. Y'all know I'm going to use it. It's easier than the shredded cheese to handle because it's already in there. So that is what I ate. That's my main. And of course, you got my salad. Salad's always the same. Hang on there. Let me take a bite of this and put the lid back on it so the bugs don't get it. So yeah, an Italian bowl. Spoiler alert, I didn't weigh it out, so there ain't gonna be macros. Wait a minute, this looks like it's opposite. I don't like that. Hang on just a second. Well, I don't know how to change it, so I ain't gonna worry about it. But anyway, so yeah, so I got the Italian bowl and then my salad. And we're gonna talk about pool, guys. We're gonna talk about pool. I'm glad so I told y'all my therapist is the one that told me I needed to try to find a pool league. She's trying to get me out of my funk. Not funk, but like outside of myself, I was talking to a coworker today, and so many people, including myself, go to work and go home, and that's it. They just go to work and go home, and that's the end of it. So I'm like, so she's trying to get me out of my shell and to do things, and so I'm glad I went. I had a good time. I really liked my team. Everybody was fine. Everybody was nice. There was no meanness. I was cracking up at the other team. They must have been playing together a long time. There was this one girl, and she was playing, and they were razzing her so much. But she took it all in style. By the way, this is my left hand. This is my right hand. That's going to annoy me. I had a package come, so I ran home and got that. I still have 3 more things coming from Temu. One said it was out for delivery today. One, I think, has made it to the United States, and one is like somewhere in transit. Hang on, I'll show you what I got on. Thrift store outfit, baby. Not new. Hang on. It's not a new outfit. It's just I haven't worn it in a while. Look at this skirt. Isn't that fun? So I got this skirt and then this shirt. So I've had it for a while, but so I told you all something I kind of noticed. Like I was kind of, wait a minute, which way am I supposed to turn this thing? Okay, there I am. Kind of been in I don't really know. So I told you all that work, everything used to be, you had to dress, not dresses, but business casual. And then the new person came and more casual, more non-business. So jeans and t-shirts were allowed. Well, I really allowed myself to get all super duper into the jeans. And that's not a bad thing, okay? I mean, there's supervisors in shorts, you know what I'm saying? So it's the culture. But I just don't I felt like I was falling into a frump. And so I needed to come out of that. I needed to start dressing nicer. And I think that going to play pool is going to get me out of my house and at least once a week, and then dressing up for work. Again, not dresses all the time, but dressing professionally is going to, it's just kind of going to do some resets on my brain, and that's what I need, you know? So yeah, but pool was so fun. We have a guy maybe around my age named Terry. His son is named Terry, and I'm Terry. And then, here, I'll put the lid on this. I'm going to take one more bite because the bugs are coming around. It's real nice out here and be great for walking. But it's getting to the weather where I'm probably going to have to sit in my car. So, but that's okay. I've shown y'all how that works. Anyway, so we've got a guy, Terry, his son, Terry. But because they kept calling out the same name, he goes on the team, he goes by TJ. And then, sorry, I'm still testing things out. And then me, Terry. And then we've got Tammy. And we've got Thomas. And then, it's like and then Wayne is the guy. He's the main guy. He's in a wheelchair. He plays so good. It's so neat watching him. You know, he just wheels that little wheelchair all around and he shoots. And I remember seeing him before when I played in the league before. But anyway, so he's good. And then there were, so Terry, Tammy, Thomas, Wayne, and I know there was one other guy, something, his name is McLean, anyway, but they call him McLovin, because the captain can't say the last name, so they just named him McLovin. So anyway, it was a fun crew. It was so nice because I felt like they are a group of people, and in my last pool team was the exact same way. It's an eclectic group of people, and you don't feel like you're being judged. I don't have to pretend to be all hoity-toity, you know. I don't have to pretend to be like I'm some, you know, really calm, cool, and collected, and a professional. I ain't got to put on that hat. So what I love about it is when I play pool, I can just be footloose and fancy-free Terry. And it was so fun. The lady I played was really nice. I've seen her before, back when I played before. And so we had to win the best 2 out of however many. It could have been 2 out of 3, 2 out of 2, but it was 2 out of 2, and I won both matches. So now you have to win a bunch of matches to go up a point, and there's some equation for it, but I don't know it, and I don't need to know it. I don't want to think about that when I go play. I just want to go and play and have fun, and so I don't want the pressure of having to win, but I don't want the pressure of having to lose. You know what I mean? So it was really cool. So had a really, really fun time. And it is a billiard center. So there was smoke. But I don't wash my hair on Fridays. So this morning I got up and sprayed some dry shampoo in it, and I put a little other stuff in it, and I'm like, that's as good as it's gonna get. I don't care if my hair smells like smoke. People don't have to stick their nose up against my hair. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna let y'all go, and I'll see you next time. So I'm in a parking lot. I'm about to go get the dogs. And what I want to say is that, guys, making the right choice is not easy. Sometimes I make it and sometimes I don't. I have this raging desire to go to Qdoba. I know the food is tasty. I know it's fun. I know I enjoy it. I know it's lots of delicious flavor. But I also know that my goal is for the scale to be down this week. So I just want us all to know weight loss is not easy. It's not hard. I mean, it's hard. We have to make the right decisions, and we got to make them every single day. Some days the decision is easier than others, and some days it's not. My brain is like, dude, it's Friday. I want to just go buy Qdoba and get it to go, then go pick up the dogs and go home and eat my food. And I've been thinking about that for the past couple hours, but I had to tell myself no, because I got to thinking, okay, which is better? Having that moment of delicious, creamy, gooey, savory flavor, or seeing that scale go down on Sunday. Maybe it will go down, maybe it won't, but I do know I'm down a little bit from last Sunday. Last week was 64.9, and this morning it was 164.4. So it's not easy, and it's not fun. It's not pretty. It's not glamorous. It's not, you don't get all the things. You know what I mean? I just want to make you well aware that right now I have this raging desire to go to Qdoba and get a big bowl of ooey gooey deliciousness. And but I know that if I do, I will have swollen ankles. And I know that it's just setting that loop in my brain. Hey, I can start going to get food after work when I'm by myself. I have not done that since I started. Like, I don't want that to become a habit. And I am an all or nothing person. So if I go today, it will be an always thing. So I just want you to know that you're not alone with your cravings. You're not alone with wanting things that are off plan, whatever your plan is. You're not alone. Right now, it's just killing me. The dogs are at daycare, and I could have ran to Qdoba, and I was in the turn lane. I was almost in the turn lane, but I opted to not do it. And I'm really hating this. This is my left hand, and it's showing it on my right side. It's making me mad. But I don't want that scale to go up. So that's what I have to look at. I have to be honest with myself and think, okay, this next 45 minutes of happiness and self-soothing, but at the same time self-sabotaging, this behavior is only about 45 minutes of goodness, but in the long run, it's not what I want. So I just want you to know you're not alone. All right, let me go grab these dogs. Oh, I'm so excited. I asked them this morning if they could put the dogs out with other dogs and let them see. And so they did. So there is a website called Happy Tails Doggy Daycare. And that's where my dogs go. And they posted them today with the doggy group. I was so happy to see him. Baxter, he was just pacing and pacing, which I recognize that. I know he's pacing and anxious. But he didn't bite nobody in that video. So that's a 2 thumbs up excitement. So, all right, let me go get these wild things. I got the babies. Let's see. Let me go this way. There's Sam. Let's see. Up, and there's Callie. Up, there's all 3 of them. Yay! They had a good time. They said that they did really well. And, yeah. What you think, Baxter? Did you have fun? I love you. I know. He thinks he's starving. He says, guys, I need to eat. I need to eat. I'm a delicate boy. There's our girl. There's our Callie girl. And our Sammy Sam. They said they put him in the... They said that they put them in the calm group. So, anyway, all right, I'm going to go home and get them fed. And like I said, I have been really hungry and angsty. I know it's because I stayed up late last night, so that's okay. That's going to be a Friday situation that I'm going to have to work through. on my own, and I'll have to get it figured out. But yeah, so it's so funny. I come in here with 3 dogs, and then I watch somebody walk out with one. I'm like, wow, how much easier their life is. Okay, bye. Look at this little boy. He worked so hard at keeping all of his new friends safe at daycare today. He is so exhausted. You all should see the video. He's just pacing around and around, and hey, wait a minute. This way goes right, so it's the other camera. Left side? Huh. Anyway, he was just working so hard at taking care of those dogs at daycare today. He kept everybody safe. He's such a good tuckered boy. So don't be afraid to come home and just put a bunch of nothing together. Okay, yeah, still not right. I'm just so hungry. I told y'all I'm having that craving. And so I was like, and by the way, I said there's no macros today. But anyway, so I come home and I was like, all right, I'm hungry. I wanted to bulk it up with vegetables to keep the calories in check, you know. So I grabbed a handful of rutabaga, I don't know, half a handful of red onion, maybe like a 1/4 cup of red onion and a 1/4 cup of yellow onion. I threw those 3 things in the microwave for a couple minutes while the skillet was heated and while creamy was running. And then I was like, well, what am I going to have with them? Like, I don't know, but I think I want some cabbage to kind of bulk it up. So then when all the microwave was done going, I went ahead and popped that in the skillet. So that way I could kind of saute a little bit. And then when it got softened up pretty good, I added some cabbage. And then I have this Mediterranean chicken burgers that I made up a while back. And then I covered it up and let all that simmer. I added a little splash of toasted sesame oil. So this is kind of a Mediterranean flavored chicken with some Chinese sauces. So then I did that, and then I don't like my skillet to get too gummy with sauces. So after I scooped that out with the oil, I had the oil in the skillet, I put it in this bowl and I topped it off with some, here it is. I topped it off with some teriyaki sauce and some fish sauce. And just throwing random flavors together. But don't be afraid to just mix and match. If you don't like it, just shuffle it anyway. Eat it anyway, and then don't do it again next time, you know? Don't worry about what if you love it or hate it. Just eat it. It's good. Now this creamy, I made this up a couple weeks ago, and I was really surprised at how good this tastes. Callie, don't go outside and fuss this. It's lemon and chocolate toffee. It's just a hint of that lemony, but it's not overpowering, and a hint of chocolate toffee. So it's just kind of like a, I don't know, almost like a candy. But not like, I never liked the chocolate covered berry fruity stuff. So, but it don't taste like that. It's almost like a chocolate candy with a lemon drop or something. That's good. Anyway, I'm going to let you go because I'm going to record. It's going to be a partial Temu haul. I don't know when you'll see it. But I've got so much stuff here and I really need to try it. Because if something happens and it doesn't fit, I don't want to have it like longer. And then they're like, oh, sorry, you can't return it. Because I've never bought anything from there yet. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packages. I send like one shirt here, one shirt there, one pair of shoes there. So I send everything a lot individually, but another one had 5 things in it. But I won't know the prices to be able to share with y'all. So anyway, when you see that video, what I'll do is I'm going to show what I ordered, how it looks versus how it looked on the screen, just so y'all can see. So, all right, I love y'all. I'm going to eat, and then I'm going to mess around with that. But that won't be in this video. Okay, bye.